Hey, I'm Alley Boy. That's something I created this summer. In this, I said I'm gonna dedicate this channel to myself headbanging to Slipknot or anything mask related. And I don't know if I uploaded the video, but I said that I was gonna upload a video of all the masks that I used, and I finally got around to the time to making this video. It's Sunday, November 6th, 2022. It's around it's 9:13 p.m. and it's my room is a little bit of a mess now due to how much masks I have. So I guess we could just get started with the video. All right, so starting off, this is a mask that a friend sent me off Amazon. It's an All Hope Is Gone Corey. I don't use it that much because it's really baggy on my face. I have to wear one of these kind of masks under it just so it could stay still on my face. So I did my own designs on it. I tagged it with my logo, which is, I'll go more into depth in that later. It's not really important. We have this thing called Bearing Sea Days. No, Pribilof Days. Here's one of my Slipknot drawings that I did. Yeah. Irrelevant, but here's the front sprocket for my dirt bike. I got stranded on the north side of our island, which is pretty far away from town. This is the only tooth that somewhat survived. Anyways, these two masks, they're made at Pribilof Days. This one was made by my teacher. She was gonna throw it away, so I took it. This one was made by one of my friends. I can't remember correctly, but I think he said that he didn't want it, so I went ahead and took it. And same thing for these. They're just so big and bulky. Like whenever I have it on, every time I try and blink, the like eye parts, they're indented, so they just cause me not to blink, and I wear contacts, so not blinking is pretty much a bad thing. I thought I was facing the other way. There's damage on that mask because on Halloween I had my friend wanted to wear it, and they're made out of a cardboard type paper. It got pretty wet, and when he gave it back to me after he shoved it in his backpack, it was just pushed together. It's firm now because I took both these masks down and put it in my boiler room, and put this mask down on the boiler and reshaped that and pressed it up against that. I up to phase. I don't even know. Oh well. Just zoom out here. Here's where I keep all my masks now. The ones that I use. Over there I have the ones that I retired. So yeah, you guys, whenever I'm recording, you guys are right here, sitting on my computer thing. I don't have a tripod, and you guys are just facing that way. Well, there goes making my big reveal. Yeah. So, starting off with these, I have a self-titled Stitch Mouth Joey. From this mask up to this one, and then these ones all came together except for these three, and that black one over there, and that purge one. I have a Disaster Pieces Joey, or an Iowa Joey. I have a Bloody Iowa Joey. I have two Volume 3 Joeys. They're not sculpted, obviously. One's embedded with the red, and the other one's just plain white and black. I need to fix the lips. They're just goofy. I have my personal jester that I created. I hope it was me. Whenever I was making this mask, it all started off with me doing the circle part around the eye, and then I did the swirl because I got the idea from Jim Root's "We Are Not Your Kind" mask, except obviously it's not the same. I was like, I hope people don't realize that I got the idea from his mask, and just a shout out to that mask because it's pretty sick, especially with his long hair. But whenever I finally got to see a picture of his mask, it was a complete difference from what I drew. And this is actually a remake. I have two original ones that I'll get to later. Here I have a vocals mask. I don't use it that often, mainly because it's uncomfortable and it's just not really fun to wear. And then I have my own stitch mouth that I got the idea from Joey's original stitch mouth, not the I would say Ozfest stitch mouth, which is that one. I'm talking about the one that has more lines and is more circular, kind of like this, except I have, again, my tags. Most of my masks would have my tag. It's, that tag originally formed whenever I tried drawing Pyramid Head from Silent Hill back in the summer of 2020. And originally uh, it didn't look, I can't find a good one. It didn't look like this. It was more simpler, but so there's that. I call this my It mask because, well, it's like It, except with my own twist. Instead of having another one going up like that, I had one going down, and then I have the, if you're 555, then I'm 666, and then inverted on that one. I have the 3 crosses for Jesus and the 2 thieves, and other designs. I haven't really used this that much. I don't think it's in any of my videos. And then there's this mask that I wore a lot. This was the first plastic mask that I ever got that actually fit my face. And actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut this into a part 2 because I don't want it to be too long. But the history of this mask goes way back. It goes back to like New Year's of 2021. Originally, it was just a regular American flag mask, and then cut forward a little bit. It's the summer. It's starting to crack. Obviously, it's really cracked. This mask is mainly just tape and fallen plastic now, and so summer happens. It's slowly decaying. I paint this side red with marker, and then sometime in October that year it's black. Like, oh, that's, yeah, I had this part covered in blue markers, so then it just kind of got all over the place and made really cool pictures. And then just before I left for treatment back last year in this November, I added this original stitching and then a little bit, see if you guys can see it, but there's previous stitching underneath that's red, kind of red and black. I originally had that there, and then before I went to treatment this time, I added more stitching. I added stitching on that side, and then the green one right there, I left that eye alone. But that mask has been through a lot. And so here's my V2 vocals mask. I got it off of, the main inspiration was off of that, but again, it's a mixture of my Jester and my vocals mask. And I had some of the inspiration from Sean's Iowa mask, with how it has that really uncanny frown with the clown face paint next to it. And I made this not that long ago, back in October, like maybe October 20th. And it was this one and these 2 black ones came together, except those 2 were all black whenever I got them. But I got this idea from a Rob Zombie, or I think, no, not Rob Zombie, Johnny 5. Whenever he was doing a tour with Rob Zombie, I don't know if he's still with the band, but I know that he was there, and he had some face paint where it was like a line and then lipstick and then it like zigzagged and stuff. And then I kind of I did add my own things to it, did my own stuff. Again, I tagged it. And then there's this one. On Halloween, I outlined the lips with red marker and then did black line in the center with black marker. It's painted with acrylic paint, and since the paintbrushes were good, I couldn't tag it like what I did with all my masks, so I did just the AB for Alley Boy, and that considered it tagged for me. I consider this mask really interesting among things, and here's the black mask cousin. I only used this once with white face paint. Haven't put it on since because I'm too lazy to clean it. And you actually get to see me do this mask. I smeared white face paint along the forehead and then down the face, and then after I was done recording, I kind of got carried away with the face paint. So there's the first set of masks that I use. I'll get to those in part 2. Part 2 is gonna come out shortly after this video. I'm gonna start recording right after this, so catch you guys in a little bit, or no one. Yeah.